Hey guys, Cameron with CBM Reviews here, and I am here for the newest episode recap of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This one is entitled Truth. As far as truth is concerned, I'm dropping some truth nuggets and revealing a lot of what happened in there. So this is your spoiler warning. If you don't want to know what happened in this, put a pin in this, go watch the episode, and then come right back. I'll wait for you. Thanks for clicking on this video. It means a whole lot to me. Do me a huge favor, click that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that notification bell so you'll know as soon as I come up with anything. The beginning of this episode starts right where the last episode ends. If you don't remember what happened in that last episode, what happened to you? Who could forget that Captain America killed a man in broad daylight with everybody in their phones watching? I mean, was it the right thing to do? Maybe, but not in front of everybody. And yeah, maybe I'm wrong for saying that it may have been the right thing to do, because that wasn't even the guy that killed his buddy Lamar, but he was just the guy that, John Walker caught. Walker is kind of processing all of this that has just happened. He's really struggling with trying to keep it together. And Bucky and Sam, they're like, hey man, we got to take that shield off you because you're kind of losing it. We don't want to fight. And he's like, no, you've been planning this all along. He's like, you want to do this. And Bucky's like, yeah, we do. And then, so they have this fight. And it's pretty cool. I'm not going to say that it's as cool as the fight from the last episode with the Dora Milaje, but it's all right. Frickin' Sam gets his wings ripped off. And so now that's Rip Falcon? I don't know. Is it too soon? Bucky and Sam are able to get the shield off of John Walker, so now they have the shield, and because the world literally saw Captain America kill a man who was pleading for his life, and as far as everybody else knows, unarmed, he is completely stripped of his title. He is out of the military. It's a less than honorable discharge, which sounds like a dishonorable discharge to me. And so now he's just kind of like in no man's land. And then he gets a visit from Contessa Valencia Allegra de Fontaine, who 20 minutes ago, I didn't even know who that was. She's a spy who was created by Jim Steranko in the pages of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And she is this super spy. Nick Fury is the old school super spy, and this is kind of like somebody in that same vein. She's like, look, I understand they had to do what they had to do, but you're a valuable asset. And she starts naming stuff that he hadn't told anybody. She's like, yeah, if I were you, I'd have taken the serum too. He's like, what? How do you know? That's a great question. How does she know? But she's like, whenever I call you, pick up the phone. Who does this? This is old. She hands the wife the card, and it's blank on both sides. I understand you're a secret spy. You gotta be that secret? Are you a secret squirrel? What's going on? So Sam has the shield. Bucky's like, you left this. So Sam has the shield. He figures, I'm gonna give it to the person who deserves it the most. So he goes back to Isaiah Bradley's house, and they have a talk. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I will say that when Isaiah and Sam are having a talk about the shield and America and what it means to a black person in America, it is powerful. It wasn't anything to take lightly. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody when I'm talking about this scene, but it speaks to me. Sam thinks that America should do right by Isaiah, and Isaiah's like, these folks don't want a black Captain America. They want a Captain America that looks like them, that thinks like them, that, breathes red, white, and blue, and I'm not that brother. And he's like, after what I've been through, who would be that brother? He said, America is having the red tails go out, fight for the country, and then come back and wake up to crosses being burned in their yards. And I'm like, God dang. That's powerful. And it's true. So Isaiah's like, I want nothing to do with this shield. the world thinks I'm dead, I'm gonna keep it that way because I got nothing for the world. I got nothing for America. So Sam is really trying to process this, because the thing is, where Isaiah's coming from, he's not wrong. Like, he's 100% not wrong. And I could easily go into the politics of this, but we're trying to keep this, we're talking about comic books here. So we're gonna stay on the comic books. So Sam goes back to Louisiana. He's gonna help his sister out with fixing up the boat so they can sell it, because, Sarah's in a bit of a tight jam, and that's family. So family's got to help each other out. And so they call in a few favors to have some people come and help out fixing the boat, because their family would always go out and help those in need. So he's like, it's time for those people who our parents helped come out and pay it forward. So they come out, and guess who else comes out? Bucky comes out. And Bucky and Sam, they have a talk about what Steve did and why Bucky felt like Sam was wrong to give up the shield. But then he says, the reason why I thought that is because I valued Steve's opinion, and if Steve was wrong about giving you the shield, then he had to have been wrong about me too. But I wasn't taking into account your side of things. So I was wrong. And he apologizes, and they have a nice talk, and they're doing a little bit of shield training, like not shield, but shield training. And Sarah decides she's not going to sell the boat because the boat is history. The boat is part of their family, and there, as Sam said, there are a lot of fights that he can't win, and he respects that. But there are some fights that you have to win, and preserving history, preserving family is one of those things. After that whole thing, Bucky says, "All right, whenever you figure out where Carly's going to be, because she's going to do something, you let me know, and I'll be there." And so he takes off, and then Sam gets down with a training montage. So we get to see him do a whole lot of not doing well with the shield until he works his way up to doing well with the shield. Also, when Bucky showed up, he had a case from the Wakandas. The Dora Milaje gave him a case. We still don't know what's in the case. I was feeling like freaking Brad Pitt at the end of 7. I was like, what's in the box? What's in the box? I wanted to know. And we don't figure it out. We will figure it out at the beginning of the next episode. But there is one more wrinkle in this story that I have completely glossed over, and that is Agent 13, who seems to be calling a lot of shots in this episode that maybe we were unaware of the kind of shots she was calling. Apparently, she was responsible for Batroc mission in the very first episode. So does this mean that Sharon Carter is in fact the power broker? Or is she playing both sides, and Contessa Valencia is trying to help her weave through this? Like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to say, I think Agent 13's the power broker in the last whatever. But I was like, no, I'm not going to look like that egg on my face. But now Batroc is with Carly in New York, and the vote for the Patch Act, which is going to send everybody that had kind of like migrated to different parts of the world back to their countries of origin, since they're trying to put things back the way that it was 5 years ago. And then the lights go out, and all of a sudden stuff's about to go down. Sam is on his way. He's probably called Bucky, so Bucky's on his way, and we're gonna get a throwdown in the very last episode. So that is my recap for this episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I completely forgot about Zemo. Zemo's arc is wrapped up in this. I was about to wrap things up and realized I didn't talk about Zemo. Bucky finds Zemo in Sokovia, and they have a talk, and Bucky shows him he's not the person he used to be. He's not a killer anymore. And the Dora are there, and the Dora take Zemo in. So, boom, that's Zemo's arc. But, I'm glad that the Dora got him, because you don't mess with Wakanda and get away with it, right? No, you don't do it. So, I think that is my recap for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Let me know if you watched the episode, what you thought about it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button as well. Share this with your friends. And as always, this is Cameron with CBM Reviews. We'll see you next time. There's a mid-credit scene at the end of this episode, just like I'm talking through the credits in this episode. You don't want to miss it. I say I don't like to make predictions, but I'm calling it now. John Walker is Nomad.